Yeah, I had one too many to drink, got sick in the elevator. It was gross on many levels. My old lady wants me to blow on her forehead when she's overheating. However, I'm not a fan. You know, there's been several times I told you guys I always take out all this stuff, and many people are like, man, you should leave it in, you should leave it in. So you're either going to really like this video or you're really not, because I left it all in. Well, it's the return of the creepy one and the small frame man baby.
I was just wondering, we're doing a documentary for school. If you could tell us what the Third Amendment is.
Doing a documentary for YouTube. And I want to know if you could tell us how much your little arms can bench press. It tells me you don't open many jars for the old lady, huh?
I'd rather not answer questions if that's cool.
I'm sorry?
I'd rather not answer questions if that's okay.
But this is pertaining to your job.
Nope. It pertains to the only way you have to make money.
Is it?
Yeah, you took a sacred oath to uphold our
Well,
constitutional
my
rights.
job right now is to make sure that there is peaceful protest here. And that's what I'm doing.
Correct. And when a citizen is requesting assistance from a police officer, you don't just deny it.
Oh, Enrique, every time you talk, I just wonder, do you care how stupid you sound?
What are you requesting?
Third Amendment.
We're trying to find out what the Third Amendment is. You don't have to tell us word by word, but briefly what it's about.
Google's a thing too.
Yes, well, we understand that Google's a thing. Also, politeness
So
is
right
a thing
now-
too.
Respect is a thing. Weights are a thing. Work is a thing. Something tells me when it comes to any of that, you don't know anything.
What my job here to do is to make sure it's all peaceful.
Did you
And
take
so you guys
did you take an
sitting here
oath to
and asking
Google?
questions that are not important right now.
Roasted.
Not important right now.
Ah,
Well, your lack of knowledge is actually, you didn't take an oath.
Is that a microphone?
You didn't take an oath to peaceful protest. You took an oath to protect your constitutional rights. And your lack of knowledge and your general disrespect.
and then you say
for
it's
us
not
is
important?
rude.
Really?
You're saying it's not important?
Was it important when you raised your hand and during graduation? Was it important then? You're false. You're fake.
You're a coward, a punk. You have no hands. Neither one of you could fight your way out of a wet paper bag. I don't think you guys weigh 200 pounds together. So slow down all that sound falling out of your word hole just for a moment and realize both of you are insignificant and matter to nothing or no one. Also, you dress funny. Literally. Both of you look like you're just going into 11th grade. This officer genuinely hopes you go far. And then stay there. If you'd like to turn over a new leaf, you could bring everybody in this room joy. Leave. So, I think Will's favorite band is NSYNC. Yeah, no punchline there. That's just how I see him.
Isn't it your policy to identify yourself? Are
Right
you?
here. I am identifying myself.
Your mom named you right here? That's a weird name.
Guys,
About weird names. Your name is Will. They wrote down Will. Your mama was screaming, will you take this boy?
come on.
No,
Seriously?
you come on. You're,
We came up to
This is
you
what
polite.
you came here to do?
We came here politely asking you about the United States Constitution.
And you said it's a
you
joke.
were mean to us.
No, you're the joke. What you're saying doesn't matter to anybody right now. Okay? That's the point. What color socks you wearing? What did you eat yesterday? Is water wet? You know, you guys are just making idiots of yourselves. Yes, we notice. Both of you, once again, going at a woman.
Yeah.
Yes. Now go learn the Constitution. People died for that. Civil rights heroes died for that, and you don't even know the Third Amendment. It's pathetic. You raised your arm to an oath to something you don't even know or read.
was it
You're
only
pathetic.
important that day,
You're
ma'am?
pathetic.
How many people you put in jail for like weed and stuff like that? A lot.
She didn't read the Constitution. She doesn't care about the people who gave blood, sweat, and tears for the Constitution. She's just a drone.
Which is actually the same as we identified when we did
Sad day.
It is sad that this
Can you
is
tell
what
us-
you guys decide to come do at a
Yeah,
high school.
it's
This
so
is-
sad to ask somebody a question about their job that has no knowledge about it. It's insane. The Constitution is insane.
No, Will, I wouldn't say this about many people, but you specifically. I hope your wife brings a date, someone she passionately enjoys that evening, to your funeral. To your funeral, bud. Neither one of you were invited to the barbecue. So how about getting up out of her grill?
You just said the Constitution.
I know. Have we
Constitution
said anything?
we're not going up to somebody that works at Taco Bell and saying, hey, can you tell us the Constitution? We're talking to somebody who raised their hand before God and their countrymen on the backs and shoulders of people who died, gave
That
blood,
says-
sweat, and tears. And you're making a mockery of the Constitution, and you're laughing at us because we're talking about the
If you want
Constitution,
to
your
call
job?
dispatch,
Let me ask both of you the most sincere question possible. What do you think your countrymen think of you? What do you think all the veterans who ever served this country think about you? Let me just tell you, it's impossible for us to underestimate you. I never served our country, so don't take at us as me talking about me with vets.
and ask to.
We don't
have
want to
a
call
assistant
anyone. We're
from
speaking
public
with
safety
you,
for
ma'am.
that, But I'm on a job right now, and that's what I'm trying to do.
And we're documenting the job that we're doing right now is documenting the fact that we've traveled this entire country. And not only is it not you that doesn't know this, but I was actually going to give you an easy one for the Third Amendment. I could have embarrassed you with the First Amendment because I guarantee you can't tell me all 5 points of the First Amendment.
I bet you. I get.
What's the code for running MC? How far away does your straps got to be? What kind of box are you allowed to use? Have you ever heard of square D? How many circuits go in a 3/4 inch pipe? How many 90-degree bends can you have in it? What? You memorize the Constitution. Plenty of us will completely embarrass you on other questions, just like you're trying to do to her, because neither one of you know a damn thing.
Every police officer we asked the last 2 months, we asked the Third and the First Amendment.
And there's probably a reason that they don't answer you.
No, we've gotten answers, and
They say they don't know it. They openly say.
Hundreds of officers. They openly say they don't know
Is
it.
that what you guys do? Is travel the United States and go after?
Ask. We
officers?
quiz. We're quiz.
Yes, because people who follow them for some magical reason believe that what they do is somehow impressive. Just because they're able to run up and ask a bunch of questions to someone who is on duty protecting and serving their community. It's frankly, for most of us, it'd be the most embarrassing thing that one could possibly do. But they don't know shame. Their parents failed them in every way. Yeah, boy, I said your mom and daddy failed.
And hundreds of millions of views on the internet exposing it. And guess what?
Ho, Will, what is this we stuff? Oh, funky boy over here, he got plays. You got nothing. You were trying to do documentary videos. Remember, you're not gonna, and now you're posting auditing videos because you chose to conform, boy. Because you don't have no ideas that's gonna get you paid, son. It's like a leech. You're attached to old Enrique.
Cops are falling off at record paces.
If
And guess what?
so
You're one of
upset
the ones
about
that
it,
took
go to a police academy and you can learn everything that I learned.
No, no, he can't. One, he cannot pass the physical test. There's just no possible way. That boy will get stomped on, every aspect of it. Two, he doesn't have the education y'all think he does. He just memorized all this stuff because that's his interest. I mean, just like we know our jobs because we do jobs, he knows this because that's all he does.
well, no, guess what? I know more than you, and I didn't go to the police academy.
Okay, but if you want to go do a better job than a police officer, then go
No,
to the
as
police
I
academy.
explained to you
can come out
already,
and do the
I don't
same
want to
thing.
be a public servant. You want to serve people. So if you want to serve people, you should know your job. I'm your boss. I don't want to be a servant.
Whoo! Boy, you would have to work to be somebody's boss. Look, in your entire lifetime, you might pay $350,000 in tax, okay? Yeah, $350,000. That don't make you no damn boss. You can't even afford to keep the toilet paper into place.
I want to make sure that my servants are doing the right thing. And you have failed miserably.
She's not your servant. She protects and serves. What comes first there, sweetheart?
You think having a job is not having anyone ask you any questions? What kind of job is that? Everybody has a job where they take care of the people. Well, you're not assisting anyone else, and we're coming over here asking you something, and you're like, well, imagine if I worked at Burger King.
That's not hard to imagine at all. If not for YouTube, both of you guys are flipping burgers. And I don't even know if you'd qualify for that.
And the sad thing is, she thinks we're really trying to be rude or get rude. We literally have high-five police officers.
We let everything finish.
The one person that knew the Third Amendment, he got a high five. He got a big shout out.
Actually,
1, nobody cares about your shout out. Nobody. The kind of people that would watch your channel and support you, most of us wouldn't want to be affiliated with. 2, you ever touch me, you ever touch me, if you ever, both of you, don't risk your life like that.
we have a video from 2 days ago. It has nearly 100,000. It has nearly 100,000 views on the internet, praising a good cop. Praising
Third Amendment right in front of our face.
It was more than happy.
He was humble enough. He was humble enough to learn his job.
You kind of backed into a corner. Are you okay? Are you uncomfortable?
She's a cop. What are you gonna do for her?
I don't care. I'm just asking.
Oh, shocker. Enrique's getting tough with a woman. Oh, that never happens. And just one of my buddies. You got 2 people right there on a woman. Me and one of my buddies approach you. I guarantee you are going to change that depend.
Asking if she's
Well,
uncomfortable.
well, that's not your job right now. Her job is to take care of the public.
I don't have a job. A
Walk
person
away.
might be uncomfortable.
Walk away, please.
No,
You're
you.
interrupting our job.
I don't care. You're making her uncomfortable. I'm just checking.
She's not the feelings police.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, that.
For sure you're
They're
in
not
a corner.
bothering me. They're fine.
Oh, in a corner with full body gear, pepper spray, taser gun, German Shepherd. Probably around the corner.
Where?
Eh,
She got German Shepherd?
Why are you supporting the police?
Why are
I'm
you
not
acting?
supporting the police. I don't care about the police. I care about a person in the corner who might be uncomfortable because there's 2 guys put.
Well,
And what are you?
backing her into
And
a
what are you gonna
corner.
do about that?
That's rude.
What would I do about that? I would simply walk up to both of you and belittle both of you until you were either red in the face or ready to go outside and get something that your daddy should have given you. And I'm not the tough guy. I'm not. I got a bad back. I got all kinds of problems. But 2 guys on a woman, this goes to any man out there. If you're not ready to step up to the plate and do what's right when it's called for, you ain't no man.